Hello, Creeplings! Lupus Creepus, and tonight, Nate is joining me. I only remember to call you Nate during videos. I want to start calling you that, like, more often. But I guess it's just like I remember here. That's a random tangent. Anyway, so, as you guys know, I'm on a break on Will It Kill Me, as we're getting more stuff together. I hope you guys all took a look at the Facebook, because we have a lot of pictures posted there, thanks to Brittany. Did you take? I think Brittany, you took them too. You both did. You both did.
Pictures were taken.
Pictures were taken by by Nate here and Brittany, and of probably one of the most anticipated Will It Kill Me's, I think, yet. Yeah, it was a big one for us.
It's definitely one of the most requested.
Yeah, and it's one that I didn't think that we were going to get to do, but we got to do it! So, I hope you guys are really looking forward to that. I'll let you know details later on. But since we're on a bit of a break, I kind of wanted to take a little bit, just talk with you guys, do one of our vlogs, because we haven't really done that.
I wonder what we're going to talk about.
I know! What are we going to talk about? Okay, I've also been really distracted because Pokemon Sun and Moon came out. If you guys took a look at the narrations for this, I don't even know my days. The past narrations, you'll see that we do have a couple Pokemon ones on there because I was uber excited and I wanted to do something cool for it. But I thought, now we could just, take a moment, just talk, and we'll do some Pokemon talk. And myself and Nate are both, pretty far into the games, and we've started getting our teams together. I think I got my team.
I don't have a full team. I need 2 members. I have a void, and I'm not sure what I want to do.
It's okay, because my big member isn't fully set until after I beat the Elite Four. Can you guys guess who my favorite Pokemon is? Is it this? Okay, actually my favorite Pokemon is Mewtwo, but my favorite non-legendary Pokemon is Eevee, because Eevee can be anything.
My Eevee's actually named Batman, which is why it's in a bat suit.
I believe mine's just plain old Eevee. That's fine. So yeah, I figure let's talk about our teams. Okay. So
I might be in a cutscene.
You are in a cutscene. Well, you're in a fight. You know what? You have your fights. You have your fights.
I will. I'll participate in talking. But I'll get out of this cutscene.
You kick ass. I'll talk about my team. So, right now, and I'm a few islands into it and everything. So, I did a little bit of trading on the global trade service. So, I got a couple things from there.
You got that GTS down yet?
I got that GTS down. So, right now, I'm rocking... you know what? I'll start off with a starter because I figured that'd be the good place to start. So I picked Litten for my starter, and Litten has already become Incineroar. And I always get a little weirded out because that's a girl. But you know what? We're not going to judge.
Hey, you know what? Machamp is the same for both sexes. So
yeah.
Evidently, I'm having a multiple battle right now.
You know what? That's fine. You do your thing. You do your battle thing. I got plenty to talk about. So I'm rocking Incineroar. Mainly because, freaking Litten is adorable. I always like fire. Though, oddly enough, for the most part, I tended to lean toward the grass starter.
I used to lean for the water starter until X and Y.
Yeah, because you really like Rowlet.
Yeah,
Rowlet's cool.
Rowlet's adorable. Actually, Brittany crocheted this, and I felted the eyes on this guy.
So... moving on for me, I also, speaking of Rowlet, thanks to you, I also got a Decidueye as well, because we traded starters. Mainly, this one bred the crap out of starters and got it to us. Decidueye, I think, has one of the coolest designs, too. Just the, like really Robin Hood-esque, and that, the wing comes up and it shoots the arrow. That's so
Ollie
cool.
Queen.
So, you know what? I'll take it, yeah. Though there is a joke that I named my Decidueye Leo because Dartrix has that little like feathery hair thing, and the joke was that he looks like Leonardo DiCaprio, and that's why he's double weak to ice.
And that's why he's a ghost.
And then he becomes a ghost. Except mine got turned water at one point, so he became Water Ghost. I'm like, oh, that's so sad.
Had you never had that happen to you
No,
before?
it never happened to me before in a Pokemon game. So, next we got, you know, we're going to go for the classic one here, the Lowland Raichu. Now, I always liked, like, Pikachu and everything, and it wasn't, like, my biggest electric one, though. I think I tended to lean towards Jolteon, but Pikachu was cool. But the fact that the Lowland Raichu is electric psychic is just freaking awesome.
Yeah?
Like, electric I'm glad because now Raichu seems like it really has a place, because Raichu got kind of kicked out by Pikachu with a light ball.
Except, you know, Catastrophica.
Oh, yeah, Catastrophica. I don't have the ability to do Catastrophica anymore because I have a Raichu. Catastrophica is freaking adorable. Now, I bet you guys are probably wondering why I haven't start off with this one, but knowing me, you guys should be able to guess which Pokemon is coming up next. Lycanroc, because he's a freaking werewolf, and that design is just badass.
Mm-hmm.
That's a freaking badass design. And
the day form's not too bad either.
I know, Dayform was really cool. That is a majestic looking rock wolf, but this guy looks like he's gonna freaking eat you, and he is.
Does he know bite?
He knows crunch.
Even better.
He knows that stuff. Now we're gonna go on to some of the more gentler ones. I am rocking 2 fairies on here because fairy type is just good.
It is.
I'm really
Immune to dragon?
Immune to dragon, and the things that they're weak to are steel and poison. And those don't really seem to run a lot unless you count Lucario. But I'm rocking Klefki because steel fairy, steel makes him immune to poison, and being steel also makes him resistant to steel. So just like that's awesome. That's like two fairy weaknesses are just gone.
I have a problem about
Okay.
people who hate Klefki.
What's wrong with
Because they're like,
Klefki?
oh no, it's a set of keys. He's not a set of keys. He's a fairy who collects keys.
Yeah.
If he dies, he drops the keys. Also, if he's shiny, the keys don't change color. Just like Comfy, they are holding an item.
Yeah, you know what's really sad too? This Klefki has a car key.
So
Somebody cannot start their car. That Klefki, you're a troll.
Do I want to learn synthesis?
I have synthesis. It's nifty.
Oh, it's just on Turnip. Turnip doesn't need to know anything. Turnip's just here to evolve.
And my last one now, I'm rocking Moon, as you could tell from the Midnight Form Lycanroc. So this one I had to trade for, but I did get a Vulpix and turned it into Ninetales, because that just looks majestic. That really does. Look at that. You probably can't see it at all, but so you should Google image search it. The Lowland Ninetales is majestic. And also a fairy and ice. And yeah. So that's my team. Are you still in you're still in battling. You're still battling.
I am. I am battling a thing I can't tell anybody about.
Yeah, it's spoiler time.
Do I want to learn Scary Face? No, I don't want to learn Scary Face.
So I do have a couple runners up. The Lowland Marowak is really cool.
Yeah, you had him on your team for a little bit.
I did, but I ended up I ended up getting him out so I could put in. I think Klefki ended up replacing him because like the fairy and steel combo was good, and also the steel can be a fairy killer because fairies can ruin your day.
They are usually really high special attacks. So
yeah.
It can down you.
Mm-hmm. But I'm almost tempted to throw the Marowak back in because Fire Ghost, and that Marowak had Lightning Rod for his ability. So, again, Electric can't hurt him. It's like Electric just doesn't do anything. And he still knows a ground move. I can just throw the bone at him for a ground move. But the biggest thing I'm waiting for, I have to wait till after beating the Elite Four, is I have an Eevee that's all set up and ready to go, and I was using him for a while, and he's a little boss. But the Eevee is not complete until I get Extreme Evo Boost and assemble the Eevee Power Rangers.
They're so cute.
They are so cute.
Z-moves are adorable.
They are. Especially when you see Z-moves that have been, added with other music, too.
Oh, yeah. He is obsessed with... We were talking about how the trainer is just smiling all the time.
Poke!
So I wanted to find a video specifically to
Smiled.
show him, and I ended up on the pulverizing pancake one, and we found one on YouTube that as soon as Snorlax opened his eyes, it's
an Evanescence song, so at the very beginning, it's like, all like, Evanescence, this isn't the words, because I don't remember the song. I'm like, this is so stupid. And then, like, Snorlax wakes up and, wake me up! And I'm like, oh my god, this became amazing. My favorite, and I keep looking at it because it's just so funny, is there's a Z-Move video that's Eevee Z-Move with the Power Ranger theme. So it's like, go, go, Eevee Rangers.
You would be for the Eevee Rangers.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite Power Ranger?
I always liked the Red Ranger. I like Jason.
I
Classic.
liked Billy and Trini, and of course they were the first ones to leave.
No, Jason left too with them. The three of them left together.
It doesn't
I remember.
matter. It doesn't matter because my two favorites left.
Well, don't worry. There's a new Power Rangers movie coming out. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be the best.
My childhood is getting destroyed. But not by Pokemon. Pokemon, you brought it back. I love you. Especially you, Eevee. You're
Nintendo
adorable.
is on point, yo.
They are on point.
Okay, I'm out of battle. I'm out of battle.
Yes, I want to hear your team.
Okay, so my starter is Rowlet, obviously. His name is Rollcake. Because I always do a theme. So every time I do Pokemon, I think of, okay, what is my nickname going to be for everything? So I've had, like, scientists, I've had literary people, and this time I'm like, fuck it, it's food. Because Rowlet's just so tiny and round, so he's a roll cake. And I always go for all starters. So I've got Primarina here. Her name is Soda Pop, because she was a pop star at some point.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
My Incineroar is Candy Bar, because... I don't know, Kit Kat.
Chocolate. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I got that. Yeah, okay.
Right now, my other team member is filled by a Mudsdale because it's actually really powerful.
Yeah, I know. I remember we were talking about it because I fought him first. And
we fought him around the same time.
Oh yeah, but you had
I had my Decidueye, so he just steamrolled it.
See, I didn't, so I'm using other moves, and every time I hit him, that stamina thing comes in, and he raises his defense. And I'm like smacking this freaking Mudsdale going, why aren't you going down yet? It's good.
Yeah, so its name is Ganache. Because chocolate. And then I have currently Pikachu, but he will be a Raichu, and its name is Pancake. Because if you don't know a Lowland Raichu, they don't know why it turned into that form. So the local Alolans are like, maybe it got that way from eating soft and fluffy pancakes.
Alola, everyone.
And then
Alola.
I have a turnip. A Formantis named Turnip. It's just there to evolve.
Oh yeah, because that evolves into like the
Mantis, yeah.
The Mantis one, yeah.
It's a bigger Mantis, but I'm a Dex collector. I actually have all 721 other Pokemon waiting to be transferred in January.
She does. That was her mission before this one came out.
Yeah.
She got all of them. She has all of them.
I have a living Dex.
Before this came out, she had all the Pokemon. Now you have to
I have
get
to
all the
work
Alola
on it
stuff.
again.
But wow, that is impressive to me.
Yeah, I might just end up filling my team and have temporary people and have my real people in January. Because I have a shiny Gardevoir just waiting to go back into the team.
Shiny Gardevoir is so cool.
She's gorgeous.
So one of my favorite things, to going off on a tangent again, is I saw a comic. It was like your shiny Gardevoir in like mega form with the dress and everything, the black dress and all that. And somebody's like, why the black dress Gardevoir? For a funeral. Oh, whose funeral? Yours. I'm like, this
it was to a Hydreigon, right?
Sure it was. It didn't matter because I was so distracted by Gardevoir being badass. Yeah.
She hits really hard. So, who was your original starter?
My original starter. Like, when I first played original, I had blue version. My first Pokemon, I guess, on there, Bulbasaur. I picked Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur's good. And he's good against the first few gyms.
Yeah.
I actually had both versions and only played one of them all the way through.
Really?
And I actually had all 151 in that one as well. But when I tried Red, I had Charmander because it's like, oh, I should use the Pokemon that corresponds to the color. But I didn't finish with that, and I started with Blue, and I rocked it with the Squirtle all the way through. It just Blastoise and me.
I restarted my game 4 times.
Really?
So yeah, because I played once with each starter, and then I was like, little kids, I was like really into the anime too. So what I did was I picked a starter, I went to Viridian Forest, and I wandered around there till I found a Pikachu.
It's like a 1% or something super low, right?
I wandered around there till I found a Pikachu, and I caught a Pikachu, threw my starter in the box, and I'm like, I'm going to be Ash with my Pikachu for the whole game, because I did not have Yellow version.
I did have Yellow version, and I can one-up you there. I played my entire Yellow version with all of Ash's Pokemon, and would replace them as he did in the anime.
Wow. Okay. So that would be, like, in the beginning, that was Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander.
Well, he didn't have those to begin with, so he
starts off...
Butterfree.
Butterfree, yeah.
And when Butterfree got replaced in the anime around that area, I put him in the box.
Oh, dang, okay.
I was hardcoring it.
Wow. That is hardcore. So did you only evolve Charmander into Charizard? Everyone else was just their baby forms?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a time.
What the best way to do it would be to, like, at that time, see if you could trade someone else, like a level 100 Charizard, so we'll never listen to you? Oh, okay. I think we've rattled on about Pokemon long enough.
No.
Oh, you want to do more? You want to talk about more?
One more thing.
Okay.
We should relate it a little bit to the channel other than just Pokemon. So what's your favorite ghost type?
Oh, favorite ghost type. Okay. There are a lot, especially with Alola. Alola has so many like cool backstory things.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, a lot of the dexes have changed too, and they're very interesting.
I think if I have to pick a favorite ghost type, to be honest, right now, I'm leaning toward a couple of them, but if I had to pick one, I think I'm going to go for Marowak.
Marowak's cool.
And the reason why is, just as an old school, Pokemon person, I remember going to the Lavender Town Tower and, fighting the Marowak at the end, the Ghost Marowak. And now Marowak is Ghost Fire. And it's like Cubone's mom has come back from the grave with the fires of hell behind her for her vengeance. And just, like, the design is badass. Like, my own headcanon is badass, but...
What's your Marowak's name in your game, by the way?
Mother. I named it Mother.
Yeah, so, my favorite ghost is based off Dex alone, pretty much. It's Phantump. Because, if you don't know, in X and Y, the ghost of a child who got lost in a forest and died near a tree stump became Phantump. And I just think that's really awesome. Though,
I think we should give a little bit of an honorary mention to Mimikyu.
Mimikyu is so cute.
Mimikyu is cute, and it's creepy, and has a really unhealthy fascination with Pikachu.
It's not unhealthy, it just wants to be loved. I actually encountered a little girl in the town that's like, oh, my Mimikyu, I want to dress it up, but it doesn't want to get rid of it, so it gave me a Reaper cloth.
Oh, boy. Oh. Okay, anything else you think we should add to it?
No.
Or I think that's about... Yeah.
We're good.
One more... I'm do one more thing. One more thing, guys. Okay. I don't know if you know a whole lot of them. What is your favorite Pokemon creepypasta?
I don't think I have one.
For me, I think it's a hard one because there's so many good ones, but I really like Strangled Red. It tells the backstory of like why there wasn't a champion before Red and Blue, and it's a backstory about a Pokemon trainer and his Charmander, and it ends with some really bad heartache and just delves into some insanity stuff. And Missing No makes an appearance too.
Have you read that one for the channel?
I have not. It's one that I do want to. I just haven't had a chance yet. I want to give it justice.
Now you have to.
I do. Now you have to do it now. Pokemon Strangled Red. Alright, well, again, like I said, I think we've rattled on about Pokemon long enough. I know that we have a lot of Pokemon fans that are probably playing the game right now. We would love to hear from all of you. Please put in the comments who you guys are using for your Sun and Moon team. We'd also like to hear your favorite Pokemon, maybe your favorite ghost Pokemon if we want to go the creepy route. And we'd love to also hear your favorite Pokemon creepypasta. So please post those in the comments below. Post them on the Facebook, post them on the Tumblr and the Twitter, post them everywhere. We're gonna go all Pokemon crazy. Pokemon everywhere. And extra points to anybody whose favorite Pokemon is Eevee or Mewtwo. Eevee is adorable, Mewtwo is a badass. Both awesome. Yes.
No.
Yes. Anyway, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd also like to see more of like these kind of more casual vlog videos, let us know and give us topics.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
we'll
only
sit
way
down.
we're going to know is if you tell us.
Yeah, and we will sit down and do more of these types for you guys. I think it's a good way to just let you guys get to know us more. We're not going to be hiding behind like the crazy rituals or anything. It's just us talking with you, and I like that.
Behind Pokemon.
Just hiding behind all the Pokemons. Alright, so yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all the usual stuff. Check out all of our social media. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything this time.
No, I think you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. Well, anyway, this is Lupus Creepus and Nate, and we are